All right, questions for Tyler? No? Anybody?
All right, see you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're moving quick. So let's roll.
No, you're good. Yes.
Go ahead.
Tyler, if you could just talk about the emotions of this game. It seemed like you guys could never really get a firm handle on it. So, it's kind of back and forth. What was kind of the messages you went through the second half?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be ACC football, and they're a tough opponent, a really good team. So we knew it was going to be a battle for 4 quarters, and we were prepared to do that. And I think that's what we have to continue to do the rest of the season is manage the ebbs and flows of the game. It's going to be like that every single game. We're going to strive for perfection in everything that we're doing and correct our mistakes, but we got to understand when things don't go our way, we got to find a way to win. And I think the team, special teams, defense did a great job of coming in clutch there in the end, and we got to find little moments to get better, especially at the end. We were just shooting ourselves in the foot sometimes.
Kind of a two-parter. How nice is it to have Ja'Cory Brooks as a receiver there? For him to have that 57-yard catch, which would have been a PI. I mean, what did you kind of see from the field there?
I mean, he's amazing. He came in and he's done such a great job with the playbook, just being a leader in the receiver room. He's got some aura around him for sure. He's got that juice, and I mean, all of our receivers did a great job today of making plays and getting open and come back to the ball, maybe drawing some PIs and stuff. And but Ja'Cory's he's a big playmaker, and we got to keep finding ways to get him the ball. And same with Chris. There was times tonight where he made some really good plays too. So just proud of the way they played, and we got to keep capitalizing on it.
It was one of those days. You had 4 big offensive plays, I think, called back with penalties.
Yeah.
You couldn't get the run game going. What is your message to guys? How do you kind of exhibit leadership when it's not that you're not moving the ball, you're just it's a frustrating kind of day, even though you're moving it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just stuff like that happens. How do you respond to it? And I think we did a really good job of understanding that we're moving the ball. And we're attacking what we're seeing. We're doing a good job of it, and then we have a penalty here or a dumb mistake, and sometimes stuff it's out of your control. Sometimes it's technique, and we can get better at. And I think as long as you're playing hard, giving 110%, you can't really get mad at some of those blocking or maybe he's got to let go a half second sooner or some of those things. And I think we just got to learn from it and continue to grow it. We've been pretty clean so far with penalties, and I think this is just a good reminder on some of that stuff.
See ya.
Tyler, earlier in the week, Coach Brown kind of repeatedly said he wished you guys didn't have the off week and could have just kept playing. What do you feel like timing-wise or rhythm-wise was kind of lost in that week of not playing?
I think, just human nature. You get on a roll in certain weeks, and you get the flow of the season. I think an early bye is, I think it was ideal to get some guys back and healthy and some bumps and scrapes and stuff like that. But obviously, you want to continue to build off each game. But there was no excuse for that affecting tonight at all. I don't think it did. It just sometimes, like I was saying earlier, things don't bounce your way. You get a holding call or a penalty. Maybe they don't call something. It's just part of football, and we gotta execute better on all fronts. There were some throws I could have had a lot better ball placements on, and got into a better play on, and the clock management as well is something I want to continue to grow at, just so we can get up there faster in case we see something we like.
Okay.
Tyler, well documented, you've got plenty of experience. Have you ever played in South Bend, been to South Bend, been in that stadium and other things?
I took a visit, way back in Vietnam whenever I was in high school. And, so I have faint memory. Flew to Chicago and drove there on a visit. It's actually how I got my first offer at Western Kentucky, because the OC there ended up at Notre Dame, did a really good job at the camp. So I really, obviously a perennial program. They have a really good team and good coaches, and so it'll be good to go back there. And we just got to do everything that we can this whole week of preparation to fix what we've done and continue to get better.
What does that opportunity mean for you as you go to South Bend for your 25th birthday party?
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think it's just a great reminder of everything happens for a reason. It comes full circle as far as I'm just so thankful for every opportunity that you get, and another one coming up next week is all we can ask for, and we got to go take advantage of it.
Tyler, the pass that you threw to Ja'Cory Brooks for the touchdown, did you think that ball was going to land there, or because the PI had happened and you were watching the play, did you think that was going to connect after the PI had happened?
Well, I was hoping so. That's why I threw it to him. I was hoping it was going to connect with him. I wasn't exactly sure because I think he got, he obviously had the PI, but he does a really good job of restacking and getting to that spot, and we've worked on that. Plenty of times before is you don't want to fade him outside, and especially when you're throwing to the right, and the right-handed throw is when the ball naturally kind of will spin that way, so you have to kind of lead him upfield a little bit. Yeah, so he made a really good play playing through that contact and finishing it.
Kendrick.
How much easier will it be to watch that safety on film on Monday since you won the game?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a little bit easier. I think it's just stuff happens, you know. Well, I want to cuss, but I can't. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we work on it all the time. I think the back was a little tighter than I anticipated. I was trying to get a naked boot action out of it, and then he just was a little too tight. I clipped it. You know, I wish I could take it back, but you know, I try to get it out of the way. It's just stuff like that happens. You know, it's part of the game of football, and I'm sure we'll get reps at it. It's never happened before since I've been here in my life, really. So it was the worst time for it to happen, and we'll get better.
So was it kind of like a textbook team win? I mean, you get Ramon with the touchdown, you get the special teams touchdown. I mean, pretty excited locker room there.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, just still wins like this brings everybody closer. You know, obviously, you learn from losses, and you want to get better. And I think this was a great testimony of everybody just kind of collectively coming together at halftime throughout the whole game, saying, "We got your back, we got you." And that's what I was telling the defensive guys on the offense and special teams. Really proud of them. They made some huge plays. When you have all three phases of the game working together, good things will happen, especially when you have some ebbs and flows and some negative plays. And credit to them. Okay.
Coach is ready.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you guys. Sorry.
Well, there's that. Only that's over.